Welcome to a new Draw My Life video.
In this is Scary Tuesday, as we promised in the previous video, let's talk about Masky. Just like Hoodie, Masky is inspired by a character from the web series Marble Hornets, created by Troy Wagner, which later became a creepypasta. Today, we're gonna tell you a little about our version of the story, merging the theories circulated on the internet. Timothy had a difficult childhood. His parents were killed when he was little. He found them in the room bleeding. It was one of those days when he blacked out and didn't remember anything that happened in the last few hours. This happened often. The psychiatrist diagnosed him with schizophrenia and prescribed some pills to help him overcome it. Besides the gaps, he also suffered from headaches, saw strange things, and became obsessed with a being that chased him everywhere. A slender, faceless being who always wore a suit. The doctor said they were hallucinations caused by this illness, but he felt it was real. All this shaped his character. Tim was a shy and lonely boy. As he grew older, the hallucinations disappeared, and he only suffered from memory loss when he forgot to take the medication. When he went to college, he met Brian, who would become his best friend. They shared a gloomy past filled with fuzzy memories. Brian always took care of Tim. They were like brothers and supported each other. A friend of Brian named Alex asked him to participate in a film he was creating for a college project called Marble Hornets. They gladly accepted. Alex was a very professional director and they had a good time shooting footage. Everything was going perfectly until Alex became a little paranoid. He was obsessed with someone or something watching him all the time. His behavior changed and he was increasingly stressed and irritated. He took the camera with him everywhere and used the tapes he had to film himself. When Tim reviewed the tapes with Alex, they discovered something strange about them. There were many distorted parts where the audio or image was cut off. Some of them had the silhouette of an elongated man wearing a suit. When Tim saw him, he felt nervous. The man in the suit looked very familiar to him. He looked very much like the one who appeared in his hallucinations when he was younger. He needed to know the truth about what was happening, so he decided to stop taking the pills. He grabbed his old video camera and inserted a tape to record himself like Alex did. He hit the red button and left the camera tracking the whole room. The image framed the bed from the table, and you could see the closet and the bedside table with its bottle of pills and the lamp. The next morning, he woke up confused in bed. His bottle of pills had disappeared and there was a strange white mask with black eyes and lips instead. The camera was lying on the floor. He picked it up. It had stopped recording but it still contained the tape. Intrigued, he rewinded and hit the play button. There was the video of his room. The pill bottle was on the bedside table and everything seemed normal. Suddenly, in the video, Tim began to make strange gestures. He sat on the floor and with his hand pretended to draw a symbol repeatedly. Then he got up and left the room. He didn't remember any of that. He looked at the screen very surprised. There was nothing going on for 10 minutes other than strange noises and distorted images. In the video, the camera was still placed on the table, focusing on the whole room. Then an elongated shadow appeared, which became more noticeable as it approached. It was a man. He wore the same clothes as Tim, an ochre jacket and dark trousers, but his face was covered by a white mask with black eyes and lips. The masked man took Tim's bottle of pills and put it in his pocket. He stealthily approached the camera until a close-up of the creepy face was seen. He fogged the lens with his breath and wrote M-A-S-K-Y. Then the camera fell to the floor and remained focused on the corridor before cutting the recording. At the bottom, waiting, there was a man dressed in a suit with no face.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!